A very pleasant and warm good morning to one and all. It's 9th April 2022 and the day is Saturday. I, Ayush Singh, and my cameraman Ashman Sodhi is reporting directly to you from the campus gate of Army Public School Kirkee. As schools and colleges have reopened after almost 2 years of complete lockdown, vaccination among youth and children have become the need of the hour. Keeping this in mind and considering the safety and well-being of the students, our school is conducting a prime drive for COVID vaccination among the children of age group between 12 to 17. A very positive response can be seen by the students who are accompanied by their parents in getting themselves vaccinated with either their first or the second dose. Here, as you can see, parents are sitting in the shades waiting for their turn. The excitement and happiness with a ray of hope can be seen on the face of each parent and child as they move towards the vaccination center. Now let's talk to the parents, students and teachers of Army Public School Kirkee to know their experience and feedback on today's program. Good morning. So have you taken the vaccine, and if yes, which dose have you taken, first or second?
Yes, I took Covaxin, the second dose.
Alright. So how are you feeling after being vaccinated?
I'm feeling great, honestly.
Okay. And what precautions did you take prior to coming to vaccination?
I didn't do much. I just had a hearty breakfast as was advised.
Right. And lastly, I would just like to ask, how are you following the COVID protocols in the school? Because schools have opened after such a long time, 2 years of complete lockdown. So how are you feeling, and what are the protocols that you are following?
It was quite different, honestly, coming back to school after so long. But we all are following the COVID protocol very well. We keep our masks on throughout class and we use our sanitizer before our breaks.
Right.
So in that aspect, we are doing pretty well.
Our school is conducting such a big COVID vaccination program. What do you have? What say you have in this?
Honestly, it's a great initiative undertaken by the school. When you get vaccinated with your friends, you feel as if you're not alone and it becomes less scary. So I'm very thankful to the school for this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, good morning, ma'am.
Hi there.
Hello, ma'am. As you know, schools have started almost after 2 years. When you got the message of school reopening, what was your reaction?
Felt a lot of relief. The children panicked, but we are glad things are getting back to normal.
Ma'am, would you like to say something on the vaccination drive conducted by school today?
I hope all the parents are responsible enough to get their children for the vaccination, because it will be easier to lead the normal life after vaccinations.
Right, ma'am. And ma'am, how do you think your child is coping up with the present situation? Was she ready for the news? And
See, it all depends, because the weather is such. There's too much of. It's very hot, it's very warm. Children are coping with it. They are finding it very difficult to cope up with the normal life again. So, yeah, they're struggling, but they'll get there.
Right, ma'am. Thank you very much. गुड मॉर्निंग मैम. मैम, जैसे आपको पता है कि अभी स्कूल पूरे 2 साल के बाद खुल रहे हैं, तो जब आपको ये मैसेज आया कि स्कूल वापस खुल रहे हैं, पूरे ऑफलाइन क्लासेस हो रहे हैं, फुली फ्लेज जो कंडक्ट होगा, तो आपका उस पर रिएक्शन क्या था वो मैसेज पे?
रिएक्शन तो पहले तो बच्चा खुश हो गया ऑफलाइन होने से. घर में बैठे बैठे इतना ये यानी पूरा जो एक्टिविटी पढ़ाई हर चीज़ वो उसी में रुक गया था. अब स्कूल आने से खुश हो रहा है, जल्दी से उठने यानी रूटीन है ना, उसके लिए बहुत ही हमें खुशी हो रही कि रोज़ डेली आ रहा है और खुश हो रहा है. स्कूल को टीचर फ्रेंड्स ये देख के इतना उसको पढ़ाई में मन लग रहा है और तेज़ी से 2 गुना पढ़ाई करने लगा है. ये हमें थोड़ा सा चेंज हो गया है बच्चे.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम. थैंक यू. So as you know, schools have started almost after 2 years. So when you got the message of school reopening, what was your reaction?
Fantastic. This was something we were waiting for since long. Not even us, even the students, the kids were also much eager because they were missing the school, they were missing the friends, they were missing the activities which take place in school, because at home they were restricted during this period only to the online classes, so they were glued to the chair and the laptop or the tabs. Right? So the physical part of the school was missing, the physical connect with the teachers, with the students. So absolutely we were all thrilled that the schools are reopening. It's a perfect step required, because COVID will stay and we will have to move on along with COVID. So this is the only option. So right step taken.
Right. So and lastly, would you like to say something on the vaccination drive conducted by the school today?
Every step taken towards a fight against COVID is a phenomenal effort, and vaccinating all the students, huge strength. This step taken by the school is absolutely in the right direction, and I must appreciate the planning part of the principal and the staff, and the effort I've seen physically on ground now, that the kind of effort they have put in to streamline this vaccination part, the drive which India has shown to the entire world that how we have done the best vaccination, maybe crossing 1 crore per day. So similar things have been followed in the school also, and it's a very well organized event which has been taken. Right, so hats off to the entire team.
All right, sir. And what is the one last message that you would like to give to all the parents, students, and the citizens of this country? As COVID has already started, not really started, but we are seeing a downfall in the cases. So, what can you say about that?
So, as I mentioned, that COVID or a part of it will still remain with us for a few more years. It is not absolutely eliminated, but we have to move on. We've already lost 2 years. The students have lost in schools, colleges, and in jobs also. So we have to recoup all of that, and we must unite together, follow the basic restrictions which are required, so that we come out flying colors in this testing time and we succeed and resume our normal life as it was prior to COVID pandemic.
Right. So thank you so much for your time. How is the response of students? Have all the students, those who were not vaccinated earlier, have come to get vaccinated today?
Absolutely. The response has been as good as we had expected, and it's been overwhelming, in fact.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, and how is the response of parents? Are they cooperating with the faculties and the higher authorities?
Yes, extremely helpful and cooperative. We have no complaints, zero complaints against the parents. We're very happy with their cooperation.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, and lastly, what would be your feedback on this today's, this primed vaccination drive that school has conducted?
I think it's an excellent move of Kirkee Cantonment Board, and their initiative has helped us also to play a very important role at this time, because we need to vaccinate as many as we can, and children are in a very vulnerable group. So this is an excellent initiative.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and what would be your one message that you would like to give to all the parents and students? As you know that schools have opened after almost 2 years. So what is the message that you would like to give to all the parents and students?
So my message is very simple, that together we can win this war against COVID. So let's come together and fight it.
Right, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time. सर, तो आप इन्विजिलेट कर रहे हैं रेस्ट रूम, तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है? स्टूडेंट्स का रिस्पांस क्या रहा है अभी तक?
काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स आए हैं और स्टूडेंट्स और पेरेंट्स का काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पांस रहा है, और बच्चे यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, 15 से 20 मिनट रुकते हैं, और अगर उन्हें कोई तकलीफ़ नहीं है तो हम उन्हें जाने के लिए कह देते हैं। तो काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पांस है, बहुत सारे बच्चों को वैक्सीन लगी है।
सर, और अभी तक क्या आपने कोई स्टूडेंट को देखा है जो वैक्सीनेशन के बाद कोई प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहा है, या सारे स्टूडेंट्स बिल्कुल अच्छे से वैक्सीनेशन कंप्लीट कर लिया है, या ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम?
अभी मैं काफ़ी देर से यहाँ पर खड़ा हूँ। किसी भी बच्चे को किसी भी प्रकार की कोई हेल्थ इशू या किसी भी प्रकार की कोई समस्या अभी तक नहीं हुई है। बच्चे ठीक ठाक यहाँ से जा रहे हैं, कोई समस्या नहीं है किसी बच्चे को।
सर, और पेरेंट्स का कैसा रिस्पांस रहा है? क्या वो आपके साथ कोऑपरेट कर रहे हैं, पेरेंट्स और स्टूडेंट्स?
पेरेंट का काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पांस है, वो अपने बच्चों के साथ हैं, वो पूरा समय बैठते हैं यहाँ पर 15-20 मिनट और फिर उसके बाद में अपने बच्चों के साथ में जा रहे हैं।
सर, और एक आखिरी सवाल मैं करूंगा आपसे, आपका क्या फीडबैक है सर, जो ये स्कूल ने एक बहुत बड़ा वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव कंडक्ट किया है, आपके क्या इस पे राय और विचार हैं?
सबसे पहले ये बहुत बड़ा एक ड्राइव रहा है। इसके द्वारा एक ही दिन में इतने सारे बच्चों को वैक्सीन दिलवाना मुमकिन हुआ है, तो सच में ये काबिल तारीफ़ प्रयास है कि इतने सारे बच्चे एक ही दिन में वैक्सीनेट हो चुके हैं और बहुत अच्छा कदम है ये स्कूल का कि बच्चे स्वस्थ रहें, इसके लिए जागरूकता फैला रहे हैं और साथ में बच्चों को वैक्सीन भी लगवा रहे हैं, तो ये एक बहुत अच्छा प्रयास है और पहल है।
जी सर, बहुत बहुत आपका धन्यवाद आपके समय के लिए। Now, as we move towards the end of one of the biggest vaccination program conducted by APS Kirkee, let's talk to the driving force of our school and the one true leader that we admire the most, our principal ma'am, Mrs. Aarti Sharma. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, we would like to know, we would kindly request you to share your valuable feedback on this event.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to compliment you who has taken an effort and covered the event so well, and I'm really grateful to you. At the same time, kudos. The drive, you want to know my valuable feedback. It was a very good initiative by Kirkee Cantonment Board of Hospital, and when the thought came to us, I thought that why not vaccinate the entire staff of the school. Staff is already vaccinated and the students, so that some safety feature is there and parents are also at ease, and they will understand that it is safe to send the children to school. So now if you ask me, right from class 7 onwards, I can vouch for it. I feel that around 90% children would be fully vaccinated by next Monday when they come to school, and hopefully when the government announces further vaccination of smaller children, we'll again have a similar drive. Apart from KCB, I would like to compliment our teachers also. The way they handled it, it is not their job to handle such a vaccination drive, but they handled it so well. And also to the parents, really I'm grateful to the parents because they showed so much of patience. Waiting time was slightly long, since we are not clued up about such an event. So we gave the slot as per our requirement or whatever we could feel. But that it took a longer time, but they waited with patience. I'm really grateful to the parents and my students also. And overall, I consider it to be a very successful drive.
Indeed, ma'am. Ma'am, so without delaying it further, I'll ask you the very last question. So, what is that one message you would like to give to the students and parents as schools have started functioning fully fledged?
First of all, I'm very happy that we can see our students in school. I can still, when I look back, the school looked barren when children were not there. And I'm telling you, all the students, the message from me to all of you is that you are the most precious and valuable assets of the school. And when you were not there, we missed you a lot. And we are very happy to see you. But at the same time, we should keep one thing in mind, that COVID is still there. It has not gone. And rightly said that life has to move on. We cannot stop. We have to move on, but at the same time be careful. Only thing which we can, prevention is the only thing which we can do to stay away from it. Otherwise, you can enjoy your life. You can do everything, but with the precaution. Thank you so much, and wishing you all the very best. And I really admire the way you conducted the whole thing. Well done.
Thank you. So this is how today's drive of COVID vaccination come to an end. This initiative by KCB and the execution by the school management proved to be very beneficial for the students. Now, here are some photographs from today's drive that showcase simply happiness.